But then again, mid lane, I don't think there's gonna be much rotation, and gotta be careful. Rubik, played by Tims. This is one of his classics.
Let's see. Let's take a look at the facets here. Mephitic Shroud and Methodical, Frugal Filch, Jostling Rift, Icebreaker, Venomous Volley, Splitting Image, and Double Impact, Internal Empowerment, and Siphoning Word.
Yeah, so he did go for Eternal Empowerment. Usually on a support Magnus, you go for the other one, but I guess he also wants to be able to get some farm for himself. He's going to be stacking, getting farmed that way, because lane for Enigma is probably going to be close to his tower most of the time.
And should be... Ooh. Pause. Gonna be a quick pause. Restart. A little bit of input lag. How long is this restart about to take? I think F1 has made me think that pit stops are quick. So I think it's gonna be game off. Gotta wait. Okay, now the play button's activated again. You press play. Press confirm on your settings. So I get a thing ready to come back.
What's the average duration of pit stop?
A couple seconds.
Back in the days when I was watching, it was like 5 to 7 seconds. These guys probably got better over time.
You said 5 to 7 seconds?
Yeah, I think it was before. That's what I remember, at least.
I mean, it's pretty quick because all you're hearing is just, you know, they get in, they pit, and then, you know, tires off, and then tires back on.
It has to be one of more stressful jobs.
Then you're good.
You have to perform in those 5 seconds.
Yeah. In those 2 seconds. You're losing time if you're 5 seconds. You don't really want to be getting 5 seconds, then you're behind. But it takes a lot more than just 5 seconds here to fall behind in a game. Bounty runes were 2 apiece, if you don't remember pre-pause. Interested to see how a lot of these lanes go. The off-lane Abaddon with the Mephitic Shroud. Really strong, and you can play pretty aggressively with that.
Such a hype lane. You have Mephitic Shroud of Photic Shield against Medusa's Mana Shield. Basically 2 heroes that can't die.
It'll be all about getting the supports.
I wanted to see Medusa cannot be slowed. That facet, it's a bit of a meme, but maybe it needs a little bit of a buff. I think we're getting there. 1 or 2 more buffs, and eventually it's going to become a facet on Medusa.
Well, one to choose. That's certainly a possibility. This bottom lane, Jackie with Joel on the Jakiro and Phantom Assassin. It could do work, and they're going to try and go in on a 9 class immediately with the dual breath, blood grenade, skewer away. Have some help there from DM, who hits that level 2, has that Malefice. If we were going to play aggressive.
His courier died. So Enigma needs to give him some extra bit of regeneration.
Top lane, though. Satanic on this Medusa. I feel like Satanic, this is one of the heroes that he got a name on himself for. Not a hero we're seeing that much, though, and why is that? Why is Medusa just not a hero at the moment?
I don't think his name comes from the hero. I think it comes from an item. But he definitely did make name for himself playing these illusion-based carries. Phantom Assassin, Phantom Lancer, Terrorblade, probably his biggest one. Morphling.
We'll see if he can hold true on his prowess with this hero. If he'll buy a Satanic. I doubt it.
No, I think this game, Manta style, Butterfly, and then start thinking about picking up some Silver Edge so that you have break mechanic.
Right. Yeah, just wanting to be able to break through that Phantom Assassin, get the MKB. You'll have control. The control is not an issue. Searing Chains, RP, Black Hole if you could pull it off. You just got to find the right opening. The problem is there's a lot here to kind of help out, especially if you get the Aphotic Shield or some Miscoils out. I'm interested to see what Abaddon's going to build from the off lane. Got jabs in this old Alliance set for the Abaddon.
That's the name I haven't heard in a while.
Bottom lane. I mean, things are pretty quiet, pretty even. Things not really going the way that maybe Boom would have liked. They wanted to get that early first blood if they were able to do so with the Blood Grenade and the Dual Breath, and they've actually gone 1-1-1. Armel moving over to get himself that 4-minute water rune. There was some aggression over bottom, but Jackie takes a bit of damage. Doesn't want to commit heavily onto that. And then a TP over from Ducalis back over towards top. Just to feed over some mana back to Satanic, who not exactly working with a lot of mana at the moment. Only 200, but he still has a mango to his name if need be.
We said it's going to be a slow start to the game. Seeing the heroes, you can kind of expect it. They try to make a move on Phantom Assassin, but not the easiest hero to kill. Can easily blink away with the skewer. General has been doing a good job keeping himself in a nice position so that he can't get skewered by Magnus. You can see that Enigma, he has a good amount of denies. 7 denies, but still Jackie is not really affected by that too much. 28 CS on him. Really love that he picked up Orb of Light as his first item to have extra bit of physical damage, because Eidolons didn't have much armor. They have a lot of magic resist though. No one.
It's some trouble. Armel, we've talked about how he's felt like the strongest player in this squad so far, and with the Waiting Rift, he's got the silence, but under the tier 2 tower, a TP over from 9 class will deter Armel from sticking around. Armel avoiding the shockwave, but again, Satanic not working with a lot of mana. He needs to be a bit careful about how much he wants to commit in.
Needs to get his mana back. Does have 1 mango to work with. Just enough to use the Mystic Snake.
9 class coming from behind. Let's see if he can make anything of this. If they could get first blood spotted there by Tim's. I mean, that's the easier of the 2 kills to get. Jean-Will making the rotation through the Twin Gate. So you've got 6 heroes having a party here in the top lane, but
just kidding.
Nobody looking to dance
go
together.
Back through the Twin Gates. 9 class still looking.
He still is, but is it jabs you want to go for? Shockwave, skewer, and a lot of blood grenades thrown. They've got the control, but do they have the damage? They will with the Mystic Snake. Satanic getting first blood. It's a tough kill to get, but at the end of the day, they do find it. They do get it. Working with that Gorgon's Grasp to get that little bit of extra
best ability in the game. This is basically Ghoul Frenzy from a couple of patches ago. Nothing beats Gorgon's Grasp.
Body blocks from 9 class. The telekinesis, he's got the Aphotic Shield, and now a Sleight of Fist. No one's in the vicinity. Oh, I don't know if they were expecting this, but I thought maybe Tim's had gotten out for free, and now 9 class. There's a Dream Coil. Armel makes a rotation. Both mids showing up into the top lane, and both getting a kill for their team.
All right, I need to speak to 9 class. Something that he said in an interview, get facets that wins you the lane. So he goes for internal empowerment, doesn't put a point in empower until 7 minutes.
Did the facet win the lane?
He didn't even have it.
So no?
Definitely not. It was the skill that won the lane. They will try to make a move in the bottom lane. Jackie is alone.
Yeah, Jackie alone, and DM, he doesn't have the black hole. Ooh, Skewer going the other direction, but it doesn't quite matter. Jackie's still dead to DM. Good move there. 9 class without Really, the Facet making the big deal, getting another kill and opening up that lane for DM. Look at no one. They've got the Silence with Waning Rift, Sleight of Fist, and a Remnant away. Not pulling a Kiyotaka and not having a Remnant ready to go. But survives.
Don't have to do him dirty like that. He had a pretty rough series.
So I'm sorry, Kiyotaka. I didn't mean it. Apologize.
Bringing in numbers. Parivision.
They want to get Jackie
be
again.
able to get him again, and let's see if they're going to be successful in doing so.
All right.
Heroes on the high ground.
Decrept, but Dual Breath behind them. 9 class looking to help out. He's level 5. A lot of these heroes level 5 on the cusp of being at their ults. Borrowed time pop by Jabs, but now that's run out. Can't flip over the timer with the Sands. It's already at the bottom, and he's run out of the time that he's borrowed. So he's going to be run down here by no one. And 2 heroes are going to die, but Armel's still looking to turn around. He does now have Black Hole, but he's silenced with the Waning Rift. Jackie goes in. Sleight of Fist once again. But Jackie's surviving, and Tim's still looking to give some help. It's kind of a long, slow fight, but the skewer across doesn't quite touch Armel, but the shockwave hits. They get the kill to the puck. Nice ice path. They'll take out no one. Ducalis with the life drain onto Jackie. Medusa's coming through the twin gate. Tim's is low. 9 class also sitting without a lot of health, but the shockwave grabs Tim's. Satanic coming through, and Jean-Will has got his arms down. Maybe he can snipe out 9 class if he gets a little bit too close, but Dual Breath, ice path comes through. Satanic, Gorgon's Grasp. Jackie, uh-oh, thinking about the RP, but they don't even need it. He actually doesn't have the mana for it anymore. They don't use the Black Hole, and they're going to look for more. They still want to get this Jakiro, and they don't quite have the damage initially, but Satanic's going to follow him through the Twin Gate. Ice Path ready to go, reactivated, and Satanic's not going to be able to keep up.
What the hell is this? It's been a full 2-minute fight going on from 8 to 10 minutes. They're bringing in numbers. Fight recap doesn't do anything because it was way too long, but I think in the end, it's pretty even. It's been 3K before they even initiated into that fight. Problem is, Jackie got killed one more time. So his battle timing is definitely going to be delayed. And now you have this Medusa, who's pretty high level. Split shot is maxed out.
One of the things I really like about Satanic, even on a hero like Medusa, where he doesn't have many items, he's willing to get involved. Not immediately, but
everybody was there. It's like 9 heroes fighting for 2 minutes. I better join as well.
Armel. Uzuri Orb over to the other side, but no one really being a pain in the ass with this Slick Fist. Not the greatest of ice paths, and they're going to get this tower. They'll need 1 or 2 more Nether Blasts. Need to be careful. RP's still available. They didn't use it bottom. There was no need to. He didn't even have the mana afterwards. After he used
they also
that
didn't
last
use the
shockwave.
Black Hole.
Nope.
They got the tower, which does open up the map. And they also killed the mid tower. So map is getting smaller for Boom Esports. I also see that Jabs is going for Radiance as his first item. This is very greedy. I don't know if they're going to be able to stabilize. There's a possibility that Parivision, with the draft that they have a bunch of tower damage coming up from Eidolons, Pugna. They have drums. DM is building into pipe. Once he finishes that pipe, and if your Abaddon doesn't have Radiance online, this is going to be a massive timing for them.
Could be a bit tough not having that, but Skewer with the Shockwave. Tim's Telekinesis stops no one, but they're still going to lose this Rubik. It's with the Sleight of Fist coming out from no one. And Ember putting in the hurt. 9 class. He's been involved in all 9 kills so far.
More like 9 kills.
TP attempts.
He's been pretty active. Yeah, he hasn't been stacking much. That means that his Blink Dagger is not going to come online maybe as fast as you would want to. Still going to be a good timing on a position 4 considering the amount of kills that he was involved into. And no one, he's in.
Jackie's got nowhere to go. He's going to have to try. Oh!
He read that so well.
Yep. That was pretty. That was sick. I love that.
Classic no one.
Yeah.
This
that was
Radiance
sweet.
better come online right now. I don't know how he needs to get the money, but it is pretty difficult. Both of your supports are also level 5. You would
Yeah.
definitely love to have... Like, Rubik is just a bait pick. It can't be the most godly spells you can steal in the game. Still, this hero doesn't really provide you with much. And the bottom tower down to 50% HP.
I feel like we were talking about this a while ago, where it's
I
like,
shit on Rubik every single time
yeah,
I
every
see the hero.
every opportunity you get, you really hate this hero.
I'll
It's that
take it.
Mirana. You really hate Tim's hero pool.
You know how I know? These are some Fog's favorite heroes. I have to lane with them.
9 class thinking about
In
the
the off
RP,
lane,
but he's
really
still
not
alive.
loving those. I experienced it way too many times.
Oh, RP used. Damn well dead. Nothing more coming from it. Well, hopefully Fog's still watching, so he knows. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you just let him know how you feel anyway.
He's always watching. No, he knows. He knows how I feel about Rubik for the last couple of years.
It is.
I know,
it is
we're
pretty
cooked.
much a bait.
Yeah, we're cooked. If I see that hero and Abaddon, how's he doing? 2.4k gold saved up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a massive problem. They're gonna hit super strong timing on Parivision. Medusa, she has Manta style ready. Jackie did die 3 times, so no Battle Fury yet. Needs another 500 gold.
Yeah, that's kind of rough, but what isn't rough is following the channel. It's very easy. When you pay your respects with F, you can !F and follow us on all Fissure official socials. Get behind the scenes action and follow us for all the events to come in the future. Meanwhile, they're trying to go for Armel. They're going to get that courier at least. Armel chased by DM while over mid.
Look
They
for
were thinking
9
about
class.
going for the Jakira.
He's waiting.
Oh, 9 class is ready. He's got the skewer. He doesn't have RP though. And Armel with the TP attempt and is away. All right. Well, space created. Satanic unbothered. He's got that Manta. He's going into the butterfly. He's already got 2.3k gold ready to go. And at that moment, Jackie just now has Battle Fury.
And this opens up Tormentor for Parivision.
We know
Definitely
what he
not going to
does.
get contested. They have nothing whatsoever to be able to fight right now. A lot of gold saved up. Battle Fury, as you said, finished. And I talked about the itemization during the draft, but we'll say it one more time. Medusa, especially if she's staying ahead, causes way too many issues for Phantom Assassin to itemize. You're building into Butterfly, you're not going to be able to get the hits in. Good thing is there's going to be Witchblade and Puck, so you have that True Strike on your first hit. But carry-to-carry matchup, it can get pretty difficult, and you're also going to be playing into Pugna, so you need a Nullifier eventually to be able to lock on the target. And again, BKB Piercing Tool, 3 of those. So it makes it very, very difficult for him to jump in and take the fight.
Get the
He
kill
is
on
going for a
two.
BKB.
No one, though.
Yeah, good kill. Good kill.
Yeah, PA going for the BKB pretty early. Let's see. It's Radiance queued up for the Ember, by the way. They have that RP. And that was 9 class with the Blink Dagger. Black Hole committed. So some big ults used, but they did get the kill onto Armel. I would say the most important target for them to get based on the play history so far in this tournament from Boom.
Armel, not impressed. Tanking 2 big ultis. It's like, okay, we'll have to do something about it. I see Gorgon Grasp is at the ready. And he's gonna get it. What a spell. Such a shitty spell, you don't want to put more than 1 point in it.
I'm a little scared. If they kill Jabs again, or if they get him one or two more times, Ember might have his Radiance before, but I say that, and he's now swapped it out, so he's no longer getting that Radiance. He thought about it, but he'll commit to buying out on that Sange. Scary thing is, Satanic just 1,000 gold away from the Butterfly. Life going to be made very difficult for the side of Boom. They're already down 11,000 net worth. Things are very difficult. Well, Cost, is this just the game where you hope that Armel can open up enough space for Phantom Assassin? And even with Phantom Assassin,
No,
don't
it's
you
not
just...
an easy game for PA by any means. He's way too behind, even though like he's keeping up with the second most farm hero in the game. I don't think it's enough, and I also don't know if I like this BKB too much, because you're playing into these BKB piercing tools, 3 of those, and you're gonna have a hard time. We've seen him dying in the same spot twice.
Yeah, I mean, he's been dying quite a bit. Jackie, this has been kind of the trend for Boom, right? Armel opens up the space. He makes a lot of things happen, trying to hold on long enough for Jackie to have a chance to win you those games. But as seen in the previous series, even with the space that Armel was making, it's not enough. And Jackie was on that tiny once before. That was kind of the case where you had the Leshrac for Armel. It just doesn't feel like what they're offering is enough for Jackie to come back.
Definitely doesn't. Puck has also been shut down. And speaking of carry-to-carry matchup, Satanic Butterfly, 18 minutes.
Gosh.
I'm not saying that he has 2 of those items at 18 minutes. He has Manta Style, though, which is a very costly item.
Ice Path Macro Fire, the Ags Macro Light, but the Ags Macro Light won't matter as no one gets an easy kill. Waning Rift down to DM, but he'll pop those drums and he's away from his team. The rest of his team is down bottom.
High ground.
Yeah.
Oh! Let's see
if
he's going to be able to catch him.
Yeah.
RP. He's just going to use it. Okay.
Just drops down the RP, gets the kill, takes Tim's out of the equation.
It's like, okay, you want to defend? Radiance at least has been finished on jabs, but that's definitely not enough.
Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it at all, honestly. They're just not able to protect that well, and a skewer back, borrowed time, he's out of position.
Buyback from Tim's.
Hey, it's forcing the buyback, the Gorgon's grasp. It locks down the Abaddon. The borrowed time's going to run out. They've got the Decrepify, so no one can't get hit. They'll commit the black hole. It's on to the Abaddon, and Jabs is just dead. He doesn't have buyback. There's nothing for them to do.
Rubik has the black hole, but I don't even know what needs to happen for them to actually win a fight. It needs to be like 3-man, standing on top of each other, Phantom Assassin jumping in, cleaving them to death, getting some big crits. But yeah, this game looks pretty damn cooked. 15,000, 20 minutes into the game, and we could get the funny number, 4 kills on side of Boom Esports. Roshan going back to his pit, to the bottom lane.
Yeah, I was about to say, he should toss somebody out of there when he enters it, but he'll toss no one out. I like that change.
It's so funny.
Now he's kind of in this weird locked position. He's like on the edge of the pit, not swinging at anything. He's like bugged.
No one doesn't want to go back in.
I'm done with this. I've been thrown away twice. I get it. I'm unneeded. All right, well, easy Aegis for Satanic. Roche didn't even fight back. I thought they made this guy stronger.
He was tossing people out. It was funny to watch, but they should be going for the high ground and try to push it one more time. Basically, they have one more fight. And Jackie, how's he doing? He does have enough money to buy a BKB after he finishes off this camp.
Huh. That's all I got. Huh. It's a 15,000 net worth lead. It is so tough here for Boom, but they're gonna try. They've got this last ditch effort smoke. They'll try to wrap around, but no one wise to it. Sleight of Fist breaks up the smoke. Armel and the rest of the team having to already back away from a move they wanted to make. Nine Class thinking about the RP, but they've got the root on the jabs, and this illusion cleared up by Jackie for a second.
Satanic is the turret. He's standing still, killing towers.
Doesn't have to move.
Ducalis ready to back him up. Glimmer Cape, Decrepify, whatever it's necessary. You still have one last fight, and they know. They know what kind of a fight is potentially coming. Or you're gonna immediately use the old chat. They read that so well.
I mean, they read the last one too, right? They tried to come around the bottom. Sleight of Fist, got it. Try to come around the top. Sleight of Fist, sought it out. Easy peasy. Still 3 minutes left of this Aegis too, and all they got to do now is just push top.
Rubik's Black Hole is about to expire.
Well, at least he stole it. Points for that. Satanic with the Orchid. And this is a look at the difference in farm. And he's not quite at 1K per minute, but he is up there.
Ready to close it out. Also going for Orchid, so we'll have more mana, and we'll have potentially even Bloodthorn available against Phantom Assassin.
Ooh, Armel just able to jump away. Jackie thinking about going in. 9 class looks for a move. Jab's going forward with this Radiance Blade Mail, but they don't really care. They're gonna walk him down. He'll borrow some time, but the Searing Chains keeps him in place. Dream Coil used. Midnight Pulse down. Armel gonna be drained of his life. RP comes through. That's gonna be used, and they'll just call GG. They know the fight's over. Armel, Tims, and Jackie all die, and it ends up 21-4.